here with another vintage haul video from the flea market. I did not have my most successful shopping trip, I have to say, but I did get a few things. I spent, I don't know, somewhere around $140, I think, and had more money in my pocket, burning a hole there, but everything was shutting down, and so I had to leave, had to go home. But I will show you the jewelry first, and then I'll show you the other things. This is the first thing. It's a brooch. It is, the maker is Les Bernard, which is a very good maker to look for. I'm not quite sure of the age on this yet. It looks like 1980s. But anyway, this was on a dollar table. Like that. I also got this choker necklace. It's unmarked, but I found out recently that this is called a radiator hose chain. And it does look like a radiator hose. I thought that was interesting, but it's just a nice little kind of snaky choker. It feels really nice and smooth, nicely made. And the third item I got on the dollar table is this big chunky chain necklace. I need to straighten it out. It's got some kinks in it. Yeah. Anyway, there it is. Silver tone. This is also unmarked, but it's nice. And then I got 3 rings. I think that is all the jewelry I got. That and these 3 rings. And I paid $50 for the 3 rings together. They're all sterling silver, and this is probably the best one out of the bunch. This is a Black Hills gold ring, and I have showed you these before, I think. It's sterling silver, and then it's got 2 different colors of gold. It's got the yellow gold and the rose gold, and some of them also have green gold. And there's a little legend that goes with it about grape leaves. I can't remember it right now, but they always have some kind of leaf motif on them, and they're always from South Dakota. Is that it? Oh, I hope I'll put the information if I got that wrong. I think it's South Dakota. Anyway, they sell for really good money. I think I can probably get between $50 and $75 for this ring. It's a nice big man's ring. Then the second ring I got, I believe that that's a garnet, and it's just a pretty ornate ring, and it's just marked, looks like it's marked PC and then stir, S-T-E-R. I don't know what that is, but it's nicely done. And then the third one has all these multicolored stones, and I think that these are real stones. They're like blue topaz and pink topaz and maybe yellow topaz or citrine or something. Anyway, there's a whole bunch of pretty colored stones. I've sold a ring similar to this before. And that is it for the jewelry. I'm sorry that it's so lean, but my regular people, I just couldn't find them. Sometimes, you know, this flea market is so big that sometimes I don't cover it all, and I just miss them because sometimes people aren't in the same places from month to month. Okay, so we'll move on. I got this primitive butter paddle, and I paid, you know, I don't have my cheat sheet in front of me, so I'll have to try and remember what I paid for things, but I think I paid $3 or $4 for this. And you know, it does have a crack in it, but it's just really nice and smooth and pretty. I don't know, maybe $18, maybe. I got another one of these shell coin purses. It's a nice big one. I paid $1 for this, and I sell these for, $18 to $20-something, something like that. I got this Florentine wooden plaque with a, looks like a lithograph of a, looks like a Spanish lady on it. And see from the back, it's pretty old. It's not marked that I can see, but I'm, well, 100% sure that this came from Italy. And this is very, you know, Hollywood Regency. This Florentine stuff really does well for me. I paid $5 for that. I'm thinking I can probably get at least 20. And this is a really strange find. It's called an Indian dance bell kit. And here's the little piece of paper that comes with it. And it comes with these bells and then these 2 leather straps and leather cord. I don't know if it looks like maybe somebody started to make it and then didn't finish. This cost me $2. Yeah, the butter paddle was $3 and these were $2. And I don't know. I have no idea what I can get for those. But they're cool. And I got this piece of glass that's marked, well, it's kind of rubbed away, but it is marked Czechoslovakia in gold on the bottom. And it's a really pretty glass dish. It does, unfortunately, have a big chip. And I have to confess, I think I did that. I wrapped these, the lady did not have any paper, so I had a sweater, and so I wrapped the bottom in one part and then put the top in and wrapped, and somehow by the time I got home, those 2 pieces were hitting together, so I cracked it. But at least it doesn't show when the lid is on. So while I won't get as much as I could have gotten, I'm hoping that I won't lose money on it at least. This is a really cute thing. If I can get these out. These don't sell for a lot, but I just thought they were cute anyway. They are these little alpaca fake silver hors d'oeuvre forks from Mexico, from Tosco. They're all with little, you know, there's a cactus and a hat and a rug, and each one is different. And there's 9 of them. And they came in this little felt bag that has an old label on it that says Plata de Tasco, J. Carranza 9, Acapulco, something. Anyway, but at least you kind of get an idea of how old they are. I'm sure they're, you know, 1960s, around in there. And this, I thought was going to be a lot better than it is. It's an antique scribing woodworker's tool. You would use this little pointy thing. This has a measuring stick on it, and you would move this along here to whatever width you wanted, and then tighten it up, and then you could scribe on your wood where it needed to be cut. And the cool thing about it is it does say Stanley right there. Stanley SW, which is Stanley Sweetheart, made in USA, and it has some numbers and everything. The prices for these were kind of all over the place, mostly lower than I would want. But I think this is a particularly pretty one, the color of it and everything. And it's in really good condition. So I paid a couple of bucks for that, I think. And I'm going to try to get around 25 to 30 for it, maybe. I got 2 pair of glasses. These are fun. These are like really, really old clip-on glasses. Very steampunk looking. And those were $5. And then I got these, I think this is or was a lorgnette. I think that it had something attached here so you could just, you know, sit it on your nose. They're kind of in bad shape. I'm going to see if I can shine them up and get some of the rust off of them. They don't have any markings on them at all, but they came in this old case. Actually, they don't fit in the case very well, so it might not be the case that they came in. I mean, originally came in. It's kind of sticking out. But anyway, $5 for those two. I don't really know exactly what I could get for those. This was a really annoying purchase. Little brass egg timer hourglass. I always sell hourglasses real fast. Like, they just sell immediately when I list them. This one, unfortunately, it doesn't work. It stops. The sand stops running out. The only way you can get it to run is to shake it. That's kind of useless. So, I paid $5 for that. I don't know that I could even sell it if it doesn't work. Maybe just sell it as a decorative piece. I'm going to try to shine it up a little bit. I don't know. Really annoying. I got this on a dollar table. This is peach luster. And it's got this cute little bird on the inside. And it is made in Japan. I don't know that I can get very much for this. I just thought it was so charming with that little bird in it. I got on the same dollar table, only this was $2. It's this little silver plate. No, it's not silver plate. It is a nickel silver, which is not silver at all. But it's Sheffield. And it's kind of charming. And it's got the green velvet lining. I would show you the bottom, but you can barely see. You can barely see the mark. But another little box. I love my little boxes. And then I also got this, which is silver plate. Muffin? I hear her clawing something. Little, not sure if it's a cigarette box or, you know, you could use it for anything, but I thought that even though it's a little bit beat up, I thought the top was really pretty, and I paid, I believe, $4 for that. I don't know what she's doing. These, you've seen me buy these before if you've watched my videos before. These are, now I'm forgetting what you call them. They're buckles. They're old. They're steel, cut steel. Each of those little bumps is faceted and individually riveted to the back. That's how you know it's a genuine cut steel buckle. And these are probably date from, you know, the early 1900s. I paid $10 for those, and sometimes do pretty well on those. This is a Nippon bowl, hand-painted porcelain. Bought this at the very end of the day, kind of a fire sale. She was really wanting stuff to go. I got this for $15. The maker is Teo, Te-OH, China, hand-painted Nippon. If you don't know, Nippon is what they would put on Japanese wares before, I think it was 1923, so in that period between 1893 and 1923, things from Japan were marked Nippon, and then they made a law that they had to actually say Japan and not Nippon, which is what it was called what Nippon is called in Japan. Okay, if that makes sense. And then from the same lady, I also bought this lovely Moriage. It's like a tobacco jar, and I think it's pretty old. Just absolutely beautiful, beautiful work on this. It's not marked at all, which leads me to believe it might be pre-1893. Sometimes these can go for a lot. I'm probably going to put this on eBay and see how it does. There is a tiny, well, it's not so tiny, but there is a little chip, but it's on the underside of the lid, and it doesn't show at all when it's closed. Then we bought a couple of these. These are Chinese, oh, there's a name for it. Rice something. I don't know, but they have like these translucent spots that are kind of the size and shape of rice grains. I'm not sure if you can see it. I can see it from this side, but I don't know if you can see it. But I got 2 of those, and then I got 5 of the matching spoons. So what I'm probably going to do is sell the 2 with spoons separately, and then try to sell the spoons on their own. I paid $6 for all of that, and I think I can get probably about 24 for the 2 bowls, maybe. I sold one of these once before. I sold it for, I think, just the bowl without a spoon for about $10. Wasn't a lot. But that, it gets favorited and it gets repinned on Pinterest all the time. So I think there's quite a bit of interest in these. And I think these are pretty with they're blue and white, but they also have a little bit of red in the pattern. So anyway, that's nice. And my last item to show you are these bird prints. This one has some kind of stork. It's called something different on the back. It's called Rhine-Werit's Coral Cooey. Coral Cooey. I do not know what that is. These are from Scotland. So some kind of bird they have in Scotland, maybe. I'll show you the back, which is very interesting. It has the name of the different birds, and then it says A. Fullerton and Company, Edinburgh, 1869. And they're prints, but they're hand tinted. And then this one, so adorable, is hummingbirds. And there's different kinds of hummingbirds on there. White-eared, crested, sapphirine, mango, and violet are the 5 different hummingbirds. And again, it has the same type of information on the back. Just fell in love with these. I paid $15 a piece for them, which I don't think is very much at all. I don't really know yet what I can sell those for, but if I can't sell them for a lot, then I'm going to keep them because I just think they're cute. And I have a lot of botanical prints on my wall in the dining room, and I think that they'll go nicely in there. So I'm going to put a high price on them and enjoy them before they sell. And that is it. That's everything I bought. I very much appreciate you watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And make a comment, because I like to see comments, and I'm trying to answer all that I see. These items are, or soon will be, in my Etsy shop at vintagedazzle.etsy.com or on eBay, where my username is Kara Lennox. The information will be in the description. And that's it. I'll see you again soon, because I have another flea market this weekend. Bye.